Two, one. Welcome everybody to D and Doozles. Today we are playing Battletech, or at least Mechwarrior Time of War, or some like to say a Mechwarrior A Time of Total War. Just wanted to give a big shout out to Arthur Perkins at APGAMING Real for producing a fantastic video that showed us all how to set up Battletech on Tabletop Simulator. In these trying times, we have foregone meeting in person, so we are all in isolation and doing this online. So that is what is bringing this stream to you today. I am joined by Mike, Jason, Ken, Corey, and Josh. And welcome everybody to D and Doozles. Let's one second. I have the stream open. Mechwarrior Time of War, or some like to say. Wow, I'm super professional and didn't have that muted, so I'm going to be having my own voiceover, so that's fun. Things you learn, right? It's just so I can actually see what's going on in chat. So here we are. So why don't we go around the table and introduce our characters and what we are piloting, and let's start with Mike.
My character is currently piloting a Centurion. It is a family heirloom. It goes back about 200 years. Character is Nikolai, who comes from a old Mechwarrior family, kind of like the feudal knights. So it's trained and goes by the call sign Old Man. Even though he's not that old, he's old because he's tired. Tired of the war.
And where are you from?
Oh, Federated Sons. Good old FC, FS, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, Federated Commonwealth. Not there yet.
Not there yet.
But yeah, it just comes from an old Mechwarrior family, trained in the Mechwarrior Academy, several tours of duty. Did a short tour in Rosselhog. Does not like snakes. Will shoot snakes on sight. So unfortunately, that's just comes from seeing the atrocities during that tour.
Okay. Cool. So, Jason.
All right. My character is Baldur Johansson. He is from the periphery, specifically the Taurian Concordat. Though he does have a military background, he did not learn how to mech pilot in the military. In fact, his constant borrowing of military mechs after repairing them and walking them to the gunnery range to loose off a few PPC blasts made sure that he never really advanced in rank either. So after a short time in the Taurian Concordat military, he made his way to Solaris 7 and learned how to battle mech pilot by joining one of the gladiator stables and making it his business to blow up other mechs for a living for many years. So he fell in some hard times and decided to disappear for a little while. And that's why he's with this group of mercenaries.
Cool. Kenny?
Hi. I am Sir Riavlok Menvir. I am from the Taurian Concordant, immigrated, but I am originally from Terra. I worked, for Comstar for a spell in their private military, and my mech is a Phoenix Hawk PXH1D variant. It is a lovely little thing, and with it, I have become a little bit notable in my time in Comstar forces, along with my apparent charisma, as it were. And I joined up with this band of misfits, and someone decided to put a lieutenant hat on my head and said, "You're the Lance Commander." And that is hopefully not a decision that they made poorly, since we've apparently been together for a while. So we haven't died yet.
You haven't flown a real mission yet either. All right. Corey.
Beside the point. Beside the point.
Well, I'm possibly the youngest member of this whole outfit. I am Marcus Richards. I go by the call sign of Darn It. I am piloting a Panther, Terran-born, but I am from the Free World League. I've been from one battlefield to the next as a child, just constantly going, and then got apparently picked up by the Irish mob to do some less savory work. After a while, I decided to leave said mob, but not in the safest way, because the Panther I'm currently in is the one I just took from them and just got the hell out of Dodge.
So you stole a mech from the Irish mob. You know, those boys with the kneecapping shillelaghs. And some of them with the Italian shillelaghs, which is a fancy word for a 9-iron. Okay, and last but certainly not least, Josh, why don't you tell us about your character?
My character's name is Ira Baton. I'm from the Free Worlds League, specifically the Duchy of Oriente. I have been at war all my life, from a street rat to joining the military. I was picked up for Special Forces at first and then given a small scout mech and told to do my job, and I was really good at it. I am the newest member of this unit, almost fresh off the battlefields, and I have all of the quirks that go with being a battlefield veteran. I am currently piloting a stock fire starter, and I'm going to. Oh, and I go by Raven as my call sign.
Cool. Well, and that leads us to your unit commander. His call sign is Big Scotch. His name is William McCallan. He served as a Donegal guard for a while, and currently his Highlander is in pieces in the back of your dropship. And you will probably find out more about that later. But the man walks with a limp, and his cockpit shows serious signs of damage, yet he still walked away from it. He doesn't really talk about what he did in the military or how he got the funding to start your little band, but he does pay appropriately for your skills, and he is he's generally considered to be a good boss. He tolerates a lot of your crap because you tolerate a lot of his. And he was willing to pick you and several other members of the crew from seemingly less than savory origins, as long as they're good at what they do. He doesn't really care about what they did in the past. He's more of a, I'm going to trust you until I can't trust you type of sort. And our scene opens on the bridge of your dropship, and Big Scotch is standing in front of a hollow table. There is an image of a terrestrial planet in the center of the hollow table, and he is giving you a briefing about what exactly is going to happen on the planet of Detroit. A group of pirates, infamous in these parts, recently landed an infantry dropship on the far side of the planet of Detroit. And I believe we just lost Josh.
I think he'll be back.
Okay.
It may have just been a technical difficulty on his end.
Okay, cool. So if one of you guys can backfill him briefly after we finish this, although you guys did get the briefing packet, I'm more repeating this for the benefit of our viewers at home.
Okay.
The pirates landed with an infantry company. You back, Josh? I can't hear you, buddy.
I'm back. Give me a minute to get in game, but keep going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be in RP for a little bit. Okay, so they landed they raided a small city on the other side of the planet and took control of their police assets, which includes a number of urban mechs. Just how many, we are not sure. It's unknown how many you'll be facing, but the local planetary government has authorized the use of mercenaries, and you were hired by, oddly enough, General Motors. Yes, they're still around. To go eliminate the pirate threat, resecure the police force mechs, if possible, and basically get them out of that city because General Motors would like to come in and open their plant. They would like to start building a plant there. So once you can confirm that the pirate threat is gone, they'll have you guys hang out on station for a little while to make sure that they're not coming back, and then General Motors will move their own security forces in to relieve them.
Mm-hmm.
Job pays 1.2 million C-bills.
Nice.
What are our salvage rates?
60%.
Okay.
I mean, they're trash cans, so
They are still saleable back to the planetary government.
it's true. We wreck them, and then you buy them back, because that's how you make money.
That's why I was more interested in salvage. Although 1.2 million C-bills ain't much to sniff at.
Well, it's enough to cover a lot. It's enough to cover our costs to get here and then some. Jump ship, it ain't cheap.
No. The big question that's yet to be answered is what forces did the pirates originally walk in with? Because if they wiped out 6, according to the briefing, they had to have something to walk in with.
Sounds like infantry mostly.
Would anybody like to make an investigation roll now that you have access to the planet's computer systems and also contacts?
Hey,
All right, let's hop over to Tabletop Simulator. And hey, doesn't this look great on stream? We got our little heads in the corner. Y'all are gonna love this when you see this. It's beautiful.
You guys just be careful with the erase all, because that's been hit by a few people, and that's going to start getting rid of our battle mech damage that we're recording on our sheets. So don't erase all, please.
Yeah, there is an eraser tool, so please use that. So for RP purposes, we're going to roll the big, clunky red dice here in the center of the table.
Sweet.
So I believe that Kenny, you wanted to make Colbert, you wanted to make Ravelock, you wanted to make a Knight.
Just call me, you can
Knight.
just call me Knight. Just call me my call sign, make things easy.
Yeah, I'll get all your call size down eventually. Knight, go ahead and roll your investigation with the big plastic dice.
Okay. And we are investigating specifically for, let me read
How
this.
the pirates may have
Pirate
did this.
forces. Yep.
Okay.
What's your investigation, Knight?
My investigation?
Yeah,
3.
I got a +2. All right.
So if you assist him, you get an additional +1.
I'm assisting.
Okay.
So Knight, roll your 2d6 at a +4, and this is against a difficulty of 8.
All right. Remind me again how the links work.
It's not links. What you do is you just kind of drag a square around the dice and shake them up and let them go with your mouse click.
Well, no, I meant for our skills because it says investigation int plus will for links.
It should just be whatever your bonus is.
Okay, so just go with the TP.
Yeah, the linked abilities are. If that comes into play, if you have negatives to either one of your main ability scores, and roll them on the map if you would.
Oh, is it not going to knock things over?
No,
No.
the map's
okay.
locked down. Yeah, it's really hype.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a 5 + 4 is a 9. So while not a phenomenal success, that would get you additional insight, you do kind of get an answer. And the answer is that they did attack with infantry, and it being a crappy border world that it is, usually police forces in a quiet town in the country really don't have that much to do and really aren't the most alert. So
Mechwarrior pilots are squishy until they get into a mech.
and they didn't get into a mech in time. Some of the mech units were damaged and reported destroyed during the attack, so you can assume that the infantry probably killed a good number of their mech pilots and had some anti-mech weaponry capable of destroying some of the trash cans, or additionally, some of the pirate mech pilots may have used commandeered equipment to kind of take out the others. This was a coordinated attack, though. It seems like these guys may or may not know what they're doing.
Okay. So we're still on our dropship, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're not actually going down to. Or I'm asking Big Scotch. Are we actually going down because you said the client wanted to meet us?
Yes, the client does want to meet us before we head off to the other side of the planet. So we will be taking the Leopard from the main dropship.
Okay.
Down planet side.
Still loading revolver.
Is there anything we should know about this client before we hit their doorstep?
He works for General Motors. He seems like an okay guy.
Okay, so no personality on him that we need to worry about. No egomaniacal bullshit and him trying to turn this advantage to his own personal gain.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's trying to do both of those things, but
well, that's standard periphery.
Battletech.
Okay.
However, he hasn't done anything to directly try to screw us yet, so that's good news.
All right. So
all the paperwork was in
keep
order.
It holstered.
Yeah, don't shoot the man who signs the check.
Bring it with you. Just keep it holstered.
Yeah, precisely.
Don't go anywhere unarmed.
I mean, do we ever?
I don't.
No, that's a standing order in the unit.
It's like,
there's a reason why
there's
I have
a reason we have that order.
No, this is me, period.
Yep.
All right. So
hold on.
Oops, sorry.
Hold on, Knight. So while they're investigating, are y'all doing anything?
Good question. If we have a map, I'd just be studying it. There wouldn't be any other thing, any other prep than that for me.
I would be doing the same thing.
Okay. Y'all want to get a tactics roll?
Sure. Tactics, land?
You guys, Knight and Old Man, y'all are busy doing the investigation, so it would be the other members of the party.
Okay.
If y'all want to roll tactics land to try to analyze the map and plot a course of approach.
I've only got a +2 on my tactics land, so I'll probably be assisting.
Same.
I don't have any of that. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so one of y'all will make it with the other assistant, who feels lucky.
I'll roll.
Apparently, I should have done this because I have a +4.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Good roll.
Hey.
So that's +3 then, because I have 2.
+2, and then the assist for me is 3.
Okay, so that's a +10. That's an additional degree of success. So what that allows you to do is that's going to allow you to pick your. I'm going to let you pick your deployment edge when we get to the tactical map.
Roger that.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a real cool, real handy thing to have. So, alrighty. So that just leaves Garnet. Are you taking any other preparatory action before the meeting with the client?
Checking weaponry. That's it.
Okay, you check your weaponry. Everything appears to be in good functional order. Everything is loaded, cleaned. You get with the text, Vinny Mechrat is on it. And when you guys get a chance to speak to Vinny Mechrat, he will provide you additional information as is necessary. But we're not there yet. So, the Leopard... Huh? The Leopard, in its magnificent leopardy glory, makes a big old whoosh and lands at the spaceport outside of Detroit City, the capital city of Detroit. There is a car sent for you. It's a limousine. It has a nice mini bar and cigars.
I am immediately uncomfortable.
It's just you and your commanding officer in this car. There's nobody else except for the driver. He kicks back and
Immediately uncomfortable.
puts his boots up on the coffee table and cracks a beer.
Question.
Hmm?
Are we wearing just like normal fatigues to this thing, or should we have been?
What are you
fancy
wearing?
fancy? Well, that's the question. Like,
Your boss
If you-
doesn't care.
okay.
Zach, does the boss want all of us there, or is it cool for me to hang with Vinny?
You can hang with Vinny if you want. The client did request the Mechwarriors be there, but I mean, standard lance in the Inner Sphere is 4.
Say that again. The standard what?
Standard size of a lance in the
4?
yeah, but so if you guys do when you guys do a non-standard deployment, that's just a thing that y'all do. He's only really expecting 4, so you can probably get away with that.
As long as the boss man's okay with it, I'll stay with Vinny.
Yeah, cool. So you and Vinny do stuff.
Yep.
All right.
Fatigues, flak armor, sidearm, gyrojet rifle, vibro knife.
Okay, so you go loaded for bear, full battle rattle.
Yeah. Military.
Your boss does take the helmet from you and makes you wear your patrol cap. He's like,
A little much.
Don't worry, boys. If it gets bad, I'll save you.
Look, I got a gyrojet rifle and small arm 6. If it gets bad, people are gonna go splat.
If it gets bad, I meant I was gonna save you in the trebuchet, buddy.
Oh, I gotcha.
yep. All right. Are you currently sitting in your trebuchet just waiting for shit to go down?
No.
No, I actually need to know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
FFE.
Actually, I'll stay on the bridge and keep an eye on things and just listening on communications for a while. If Vinny needs anything, though, I've got his back.
he does have your fusion engine running for you, though. He did start your mech.
I appreciate that.
Yep, Vinny's good like that. If you personally own your mech, Vinny still has keys.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you didn't give Vinny keys, Vinny somehow has keys. He had them as soon as your mech came on board. You're not sure how.
Sounds about right.
All right, so we roll up on where the limousine takes us to the client.
Yeah, and it's a big General Motors tower, 1980s. It's got an atrium, with lots of plants. It looks like an Embassy Suites, but like an office building instead of like a hotel. So when y'all walk in, you are greeted by, of course, security, who escorts you over to a nice little side room, and they ask you to please hand over. Please turn in your weapons. They'll give you a check tag, and they'll give them to you when you exit the building.
No.
Pretty standard stuff.
Hand them over without an issue.
Okay.
I really want to give it to him. Renegade for life. One bullet at a time. I hand over my weapons.
Knight's just staring at all of you, waiting for you to do it because he's dealt with this so many fucking times.
Yeah. hand over the weapons. I try to not hand over the vibro boot knife.
They don't take it from you. It's like we got guns and shit. We're not worried about that.
Right. Most people are like, I got guns, you got a knife, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, they don't take knives or edged weapons or melee looking weapons from you. They don't seem to be worried about that.
All right. I hand over the semi-auto TKE and my revolver, keeping both knives and my sap.
Just
Okay.
a quick click on the belt and just wrap my 2 auto pistols. Are they? I have a suitcase with me, Zach. Are they gonna want to look through that?
Yeah, they do. They scan it. What's its contents?
It's just computer systems.
They ask you to check those.
No, this is specifically for the meeting.
What for?
In case I get information that I then have to check in on. Ergo, like they tell me where, I can then go see if I can hack their computer systems just looking through the cameras.
You have a phone.
But
They'll hold that.
But I'm getting twitchy. Like,
You can roll negotiation to see if you can keep it.
yeah, I'm gonna roll negotiation on that.
Okay. Security chief got a 9.
Just shake it.
I know. I'm looking at my stats first before I roll. Where'd negotiation go? Negotiation. There we go. What do you want, cat? Sorry, my cat's fucking with my computer.
Alphabetically, because it's hard to find stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it's like that.
All right.
Bear with us, chat. We've got a new group of folks, so.
So that's 6, 9, 10.
10? Yeah, it's like, well, doesn't seem too dangerous. Just don't go plugging it into anything.
Oh no, it's only networked to me and into my stuff. Yeah, you're fine. It won't unless you give me a cord to uplink to. I can't uplink to your systems.
Okay. It's like a Commodore 64 mounted into like a freaking roller bag. It's all 1980s era technology, so it's just freaking
Very
amazing.
accurate because that's what it is.
Yeah.
My portable VCR player.
Ooh boy. So your boss just kind of grunts and hands over his pistol, but the claymore that he has strapped to his back in like a very ceremonial sheath just kind of stays there.
Oh right, so they're not caring about any size bladed weapon.
No, if you have a sword, they don't care.
Then they're not taking my saber.
Yeah, no, they're not taking any kind of officer side armor, stuff like that.
Note to self, get sword.
They have for those of you
cool, I'll buy you one.
For those of you unaware, in the Battletech universe, Mechwarriors are still considered to be like knights in sort of knightly combat. So these ceremonial weapons do exist and are often used for honor duels and other such nonsense that happens in the universe. It's really cool. Watch Tex Talks Battletech. He talks about it in a whole big on video. Maybe we'll put a link in the description below if I remember. All right. So.
I'll remind you.
Okay. Cool. So, that said, you're escorted into an elevator with a security escort. You are brought into a big open air meeting room that covers the top of the building. You can see out over the city of Detroit. It's evening, so all of the neon lights in the city are starting to light up, and the hover cars are wishing by on the highway. And there is a set of refreshments brought out for y'all. And a man in a business suit with a cigar in one finger, and he's wearing a big old ring on the other hand. He's like, you boys must be the ones. McAllen's miscreants, Mr. McAllen. So nice to meet you. But Mr. McAllen shakes his hand. He's like, please, gentlemen, sit down. Have some champagne.
Sits.
Would anybody like to partake in a fine cigar, freshly imported from the Free World's League?
I wouldn't mind.
I'll take one.
Yep, he passes a humidor, a clipper, and a box of matches around.
Oh, we're doing a wood match. We're preserving that flavor.
Of course. Even though we're out in the periphery, we don't have to act like animals.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't take anything.
So, before we get down to business, would you gentlemen like to partake in anything else? I do have other party favors available to you. I have a fine selection of pills and powders if anybody is interested.
Mike.
All I ask that is, if you do choose to partake, you might avail yourself of my executive washroom first.
No, I don't think the boys are going to be doing any of that. They need to keep the wits about them if we're going to drop in anytime soon.
Professionalism, I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you very much, and I appreciate nobody getting anything nasty on my fine mahogany table. So, my name is Joseph Fontarelli. I am an executive vice president for General Motors here on the fine planet of Detroit, and I am your security liaison with General Motors, and I will also be acting as liaison between you and the Planetary Defense Force. I've only got one rule. Don't blow anything up that is a building that may contain people. Don't kill civilians. We got enough problems here with the press. I don't need any press problems. Kill the pirates. If you're gonna make a spectacle, do it on your own time. Make sure there's no cameras. I don't really care what you do with them. If you want to bring one of them back so I can hit him in the kneecap myself, I'd appreciate it.
He immediately perks up after hearing that.
Be like,
So what you're looking for is neat and clean. We can do neat and clean.
That's good. That's good. I like neat and clean. I like neat and clean. Now these pirates, they're the scum of the earth.
the pirates.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're scum of the earth. So God knows we don't need them in our system. The bounty is for dead or alive, but I can tell you this. I pay as much for DED dead as I do for alive. There is
Except
no...
for the one you want brought back so you can kneecap him.
That's a personal favor. You gentlemen must have questions.
Yes.
You.
So what city is it particularly?
It's East City on the other side of the planet. It's kind of a shithole, but it's close to a lot of raw goods. Once
And
we
you
move...
said, so continue, Park. I apologize.
Once we move our factory in there, we might look at elevating those poor sons of bitches, but for right now, nah. It's a bit of a shithole.
I mean, fair. So what about, you said you were the police liaison for us and for the Planetary Defense Force as well, correct?
Yes, you are contracted directly with General Motors, so you will not have to be worrying about talking to the local police. And in that city, there are none.
Anymore.
Precisely. That's why you're here.
So with that, do you have access to your network from that city still?
Negative. We do not.
Did you have a system that was linked in and you're just being boxed out?
Well, it says connection not able to be found. I'm not an IT type. I'm not annoyed, with computers and whatnot. Nor am I a Mechwarrior.
Well, I am both of those latter things, so...
As far as we're aware, and what my technical liaison is telling me, is that the connection has been severed. They cut the cables.
Okay.
And I mean, honestly, if I was a scum-sucking pirate, I'd probably do the same thing.
You got any satellites?
None that are available. This planet isn't very developed yet.
Okay.
We don't really even have reliable interplanetary communications yet. We're still using wires in a subatlantic or in a suboceanic cable to connect to the other side of the world. You're better off getting a Comstar HPG message. Maybe.
Okay. So there's no, outside of current pictures and aerial surveillance, there's nothing over that city in the past 2 weeks?
Not that we have available to us at this time.
Okay.
Now, y'all might be able to use your resources, and anything that you can give back to us, well, that would be super helpful.
All right. Hey, boss, we got any short-range probe satellites?
He just looks at you. No. We do not.
Why not?
Those cost money.
Do you know how much the jump ship cost to get us out here?
Yes.
It's a lot.
We're gonna have to do recon on the ground.
Boy, oh boy, my favorite thing.
we'll just hot drop recon on the ground.
We
This
could take. Do you
this
have a sorry.
the sooner you boys can handle this, the better.
Do you have a
I
timetable?
I'd like you all to engage and deploy in 48 hours.
You want us to engage them in 48 hours?
Yes, I would like the operation to begin in 48 hours.
Okay. We'll have to do some quick recon.
Yeah, I've got some investors coming, and I'd really like this thing all mopped up by the time they get here.
Oh, so they're already in system. They're just traveling.
Yeah, y'all got here before they did. You were the cheapest and the closest. And your boss is just like, and we will continue to be the cheapest and the closest, sir. He's just like, that's fantastic. That's what I'd like to hear. So, I'm feeling good about this. You boys feeling excited? It's a pleasure to work.
Paid. Let's
All
go
right.
get some pirates.
That's excellent. That's excellent. And when you come back, we should all go out and hit some balls on the golf course, the driving range. You know, have us a good old time. You can tell me all about your victory when you get back.
Got it. Anybody else got anything for the man? Boss?
No.
That's why we pay you. You speak for us.
He does the sort of austere commanding officer thing where he doesn't talk to the client.
Oh, that's what he's got the NCO for.
Well, yeah, that's what he's got, like his mech lance and.
That's your job.
Yeah. All right. So
get paid. Let's go.
All right, let's go over to the tactical map, and we can look at actually starting our mission here.
You got 48 hours to launch this mission. Are we opposed to doing some scouting?
It will take you 12 hours to get to the other side of the planet.
So that leaves us with 36 hours.
Yes. However, your drop ship will make your presence known fairly quick. A Leopard class dropship coming to this side of the planet really only means one thing, and that's mechs.
Big bada boom.
Big bada. So
we have no option. I'm assuming we're having this conversation on the way back to the Leopard.
Yeah. Once you get onto the Leopard, you're all brought into the briefing room again.
Okay.
And you're
retrieving all of our firearms.
Yes. All of your equipment is returned to you, in exactly the condition you gave it to them.
Still checking.
All your rounds are there.
So, I'm not the only one that feels like this operation isn't standard.
Never is with these types.
No, it's a periphery local government. Worse still, a corporation paying us to do it, which means that they don't care. They just want it done as quick as possible, especially because they got investors coming.
Here's the thing. It could be one of two situations. We could be dealing with, in fact, pirates who stole local police equipment, and the local corporation has hired us to come in and clear out the pilots. Or we could be dealing with a very aggressive hostile takeover where the local businesses contracted us to take out the police force in order to secure the area to then move in their own forces. Either way, we're getting paid. So it doesn't really matter. We go in, we take out the enemy, get our check, get the hell out of here.
Which is why I personally wanted to have a little bit more time so we could actually do some honest to God scouting, since they don't have access to anything over on this backwood planet.
Doesn't matter. We're getting paid.
Your boss looks at you.
Yep.
He's like, Knight.
Yeah.
What kind of reconnaissance are you looking at or what kind of reconnaissance are you talking about?
I'm talking about reconnaissance on actually seeing troop numbers and if there are active mechs moving around the city. What kind do they have it locked in on? Because they said that they specifically did not want civilian casualties because they have bad PR already. And a bunch of mech jockeys that they hired coming in blowing up the place would be bad. So I wanted to see where the best place to actually pull the pirates, as it were, out or to see how many active mechs they had. Just trying to get us a troop strength of what we're up against. Because right now we're effectively going in blind against opponents.
That is true. That is true. That's probably why they're paying so well.
Yeah.
So, what I can do is I can give you a high
6
out.
hours. That's all I need.
Well, for 6 hours, what that gets you is that gives you a high altitude flyover with a sensor suite. We'll fly at a high altitude, target our sensors on the city, and see what mech heat signatures we can pick up. That's the best I can offer that won't compromise your safety and the element of surprise getting on the ground.
Do you have any good
out
at
of
working sensors for this sweep?
Say again?
Yeah, out of character question. Do we have, as I think Jason was just about to ask, do we have
Oh,
sensor
in
ops?
character question. Who's decent at sensors for doing this sweep?
And
Do we
yes, you
a
have.
sensor op?
Yeah, you have sensors available to you, but it's got to be one of the 5.
I
It's got to be one of the what?
It's got to be one of you mech warriors because you're.
I mean, I have sensor operations.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause I used
sure
to be a
all of us do
communications
because it's a
specialist.
core Mechwarrior skill. But who's good at it? I've got a 3.
2.
5.
It's Kenny.
Yep, somebody assist.
Nice on sensors.
I'll assist since it's part of my background.
Cool. All right, so Knight assisted by Raven.
All right.
You're rolling at a
On the
+6.
trebuchet, be ready to go.
So that's 5 plus 6, so 11.
Okay.
Nice.
I should just do that.
Alrighty, let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, so you pick up 4 active heat signatures of mechs, and because of your success rating, you have identified them as here. Can you all see those pretty okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, clear.
Yep.
All right. So we got 4 urbans active at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
or at least 4 urbans that have been heated up.
Yeah, 4 urbans heated up, and they appear to be carrying the standard complement of weaponry.
Okay.
Bunch of AC-10s.
And lasers.
Small laser.
Small lasers.
All right. Well, that was 6 hours, so
There we go. All right, so which side are we deploying on?
You can come in from any side you want. But you
I'm
have to
gonna
come in with
say-
the 3 hexes of the map edge.
I placed my trebuchet on the right side. I like that side a bit, but I'm good with the right or the left. I don't want to come in on the water edge.
no, I agree with what's your call sign?
Jogger.
Draugr. I agree with Draugr on that one. I like the wood coverage over there better. And also there's more mechs over there, so they'll have a faster response, so they'll be able to come out of the city faster, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Plus, both of us have the LRM packs, so we can do some long range softening.
They said don't kill buildings with people inside of them, right?
That means don't kill buildings.
They didn't say anything about the bridges.
I mean, I also see some hangars in there, and if there's no police, there shouldn't be any cities in them hangars.
Yeah, we'll try and keep our building shooting to a minimum.
I'm just thinking of LRMs and scattering.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, I'm worried if Ubermechs start coming out of, hangars, might as well blow the hangars before the Ubers come out.
Could somebody pick up my Centurion and put it right next to the Treb where can you see my pointer?
Yeah, I see it. I got you.
Gotcha.
Okay, Draugrs, got you.
And guys, just remember within 3 hexes of the map edge. So
Yep. Right
I
next
would-
to me. Right there. Right there.
this line here
And,
is your limit.
Is that good for you, Mike?
Centurion, Trebuchet, Phoenix Hawk, Firestarter, Puma. All right.
yep.
Where do you guys think I should be situated to be more effective? Or that works?
Oh shit, that was you, not me.
The Panther's gonna probably want to hang back in these trees and just take PPC pock shots because that 10 point of damage when you hit is gonna hurt.
Where? Like
Um,
which tree line?
I would say probably like right here where this light wood is next to the road.
So start here and then just head there.
Yeah, and just advance and then just take pock shots with that P. I mean, you're gonna miss a lot, but herbs are slow. Slow.
They are not quick.
Trying to
Like-
remember how to
Like
rotate
30
my, model.
kph.
EQ.
Slow.
Yeah, their walk is 2, their run is 4,
Thank you.
gentlemen. They do have jump jets, but their jump is also 2. So
All right. Zach, what's the overall size of the AO mileage?
This map.
Like I meant in mileage terms.
Oh, I don't know how big these. I don't.
Each hex
Is
is
30 meters.
30 meters.
Okay, thank you. I can do math based off that.
Yeah, this is like 4x4 standard BattleTech map sheets.
yep.
If that helps.
Oh god. Okay.
For some of us it does.
Knight and Garnet are new to BattleTech, at least tabletop wise, and the rest of us are kind of old salts that have been involved with it since the '90s. Or Mike, or were you doing this in the '80s?
88.
Oh wow, nice.
I don't even want to tell you how young I was back then.
Get up, old man.
I was 1, so
So
Yeah, I was yeah. I was 13.
Oof.
that's why you're the old man.
Yep. Word.
all right, so we're looking at 4.5 kilometers.
Yeah. Back before Harmony Gold got really upset with FASA.
Oh, and they got their pantsuit off.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you get for making land air mechs and then like specifically copying Robotech.
Yeah,
Like, didn't even try. They didn't even try for different artwork.
no, they
Robotech.
Nope, they pulled it right out. They pulled it right out of the Robotech technical manuals.
Yep.
yep,
All right.
the
And
ones that
especially the Marauder. I mean, it's Andrade Officer's Battle Pod. It's the exact same artwork. It
I
even
mean,
has the little
Hawks,
whisker
Stinger,
guns,
The
the whole
Phoenix
nine
Hawk Lambs, that's classic Robotech.
Yep. All right. So history lesson aside, let's go ahead and who on your side is going to roll initiative for y'all?
I will because
I,
believe
I
have the
nominate.
highest
I
leader.
nominate Draugr.
No, Lance Leader. It's Knight's.
That's Knight's job.
You're a
His
mechanic.
show.
No, I've got
All right, what you get?
Yeah.
so I got a
5.
no. I have bonuses to this.
To initiative?
Yeah.
Word.
Okay. Well, I'll take those and roll for Team Rat.
Ooh, an 8. That's not good.
Nice.
I'm at a 10.
All right. So we move first, and then y'all get to move, and that gives the reason why we move first is because it gives you position advantage.
Right.
Yeah, we can react.
Yep. So as soon as you guys kind of come onto the map, they become aware of your presence. But given your sensor operations and stuff like that, they were not at an advantageous position, and they were not lined up ready to receive you. They were just kind of wherever they were. So, let's see here. Just refresh my memory here on the urban mech.
Yeah, I thought they were a move of 3.
Pretty
Run
sure
a-
they're 2
walk,
4s.
Walk 2, run 3 because it's 1.5. But I thought it was rounded down.
Yeah, walk 2, run 3.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, my bad. Yep, 2 3.
Yeah,
And
they're
2 on the jump.
they're slow. They're 100-ton crappy assault mech speed.
Yeah, but they've got more armor than most of us.
So that's 1,
Most
2,
of you.
3.
Got me being one of them.
Hmm.
Remember, we've got 2
Speed.
light mechs in here too.
I know.
I am speed.
Well, that's why we move, and then I think we shoot first, right? Because we have the higher reaction.
Yes, you do. However, even if you destroy something on them, they still get to shoot back because it's all technically happening at the
Well,
same time.
simultaneous.
Simo. Yep.
1, 2. Okay. So let me just throw down some markers real quick.
Did everyone pull a set of dice already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not pulling any dice because I don't want to run the risk of shutting my computer down. So somebody will be rolling for me.
No problem.
I got you, Mike. For the colors, that is.
This is why urban mechs are not great, but they can surprise you. They're not fast, but they are dangerous.
The AC 10's no joke.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, if you get tagged with one, it's gonna hurt.
All right.
Straight up.
Y'all's movement.
Which one of us wants to move first?
It don't matter.
So I gotta get within 9. So let's go.
How do we rotate the dice again?
Right click, rotational die.
All right, thank you.
Don't set that right there because I'm about to move there.
Okay. I'll move it.
All right, somebody move my Centurion to where my finger pointer is next to the tread.
Got him. Do you need to turn it all?
I'm going to use torso twist so I don't waste movement.
Okay. You good?
I did a full 6 run.
That was a 5.
Is that 5?
That's
You
5.
started next to me, and
All
I
right,
did
what-
5.
One more for 6.
1 more for 6.
Rajo.
Yeah, I got heat sinks in the legs, so I actually want to get in the water eventually.
All right.
And then you can just alpha, 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 alpha.
I mean, you've got a ton of heat sinks anyway. You should be able to start alphaing now.
I can alpha build 2 ghost heat, so problem is I'm not in range for everything.
Yeah, I hear you.
Holy shit! I can barely see my heat scaling on this sheet.
If you right click and do pop out, it will expand it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So I need to track a little heat on my guys. So one for walking,
Still barely read most of it.
one for walking.
Yeah, unfortunately my mediums are out of range, which sucks.
For all those that also have never played this game, this is a game of math.
So much math.
At least it's simple math.
Right. We're
Such math. Wow.
Actually, the math and the hard part comes in when I have to calculate all the salvaging crap that you guys get at the end of this.
True.
yeah.
All right, so my large laser will be at medium range.
Hey, Mike, did you you're 6? Is that a run or a walk for you?
Run.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like heavy mech.
Yeah. I got you though.
Yeah, so I'll be at long range for the large laser, but medium range for the LRM. Okay, that works.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wait.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're short on those mediums.
Okay, looks. Oh shit! I just realized this on my sheet. I don't have the
What do you need, Corey?
the cannon or
The
the
PPC.
main gun of the other. Yeah, it has the one large laser, not the
The PPC on your Panther?
Yeah, he's got the. It's got a large laser in there instead. Can we get him a can somebody get him a set of PPC stats real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me work on it.
Cool. So hold fire until they get you your stats.
holding fire.
All right.
I'm not shooting anything until I figure this out.
Who wants to? We'll get that correct Panther sheet eventually.
I can open fire. Mine's gonna be pretty quick.
All right.
All right, firing from Bastion to Pirate Scum C.
Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexes. So my medium or my large laser is at long range, and my LRM 10 is at medium.
Okay.
My medium lasers are out of range, and my small laser can't cook anything.
That's for shooting birds.
Yep. So he moved 1.
Yep.
What's that number? Is that a
That's a 1.
What was that, 0?
Correct.
And I ran for 2, so my gunnery is 4 plus 2 is 6.
Plus
Plus long is 10.
yes.
So I need a 10. Somebody can roll dice for me real quick. For my large laser.
I got
Just hit the button, the 2d6 and then update button, or roll them. Works too.
That's a 6.
All right, so large laser misses. LRM is going to be an 8 because it is medium range. And it's an LRM 10 pack, so
That'll hit.
all right. I got to figure out how many hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d6, and I'll look at the cluster table.
Hold on, let me get them closer again.
Hey Corey, your PPC stuff is on the.
Sorry,
chat.
it's
In
a
the
2.
Discord.
It's a 2.
Yeah.
So 2 LRMs hit. Go ahead and give me a location table, please.
All right. More across. 6.
6. 2 to right torso. And
Yay.
that was Pirate Scum Witch.
C.
Okay. 2 to right torso.
And I have enough heat to dissipate that, so I won't build up any heat this turn.
Cool. We'll resolve heat at the end. So just track it on your sheet. Cool.
Yep.
Alrighty. Who's up next?
I got the math ready for mine.
Okay.
So fire starter to Urban Mech C. Hey kids at home, I did the math right there. So 3, 2, 4. I need a 9 to hit. I have 2 medium lasers at long range with 9s. First one's a miss. Second one's a miss.
Okay.
All right, I am done. There's a lot of missing in this game too.
A lot of missing. A lot of missing.
Yep. Next up.
All right, I'll go. I've got 2 LRM 15s coming at Urban Mech C. Where did that dice go? Here we go. Let's pull them both together. Do 2 different rolls. This is medium range. Should get some good hits on here.
There. Nope.
Okay, that's a 6.
Is that a hit?
My target. Say again.
Was that a hit?
Yeah, give me a second. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, medium range on top. My score is only a 5 because I walked.
Okay. So
Second LRM pack. This is to hit with the second LRM pack. I'll do
yeah. We can
cluster in a minute.
whoosh him.
That's
7.
it.
Got him. All right. So cluster number 1.
We have to determine how many clusters hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the
So
amount of hits.
9 out of 15.
9 on a 15 chart
12.
and 7 on a 15 chart.
9.
All right. So
Okay.
12 is going to be 3 clusters.
Yep. First cluster, please.
Cluster 1 is hit location 8. Cluster 2 is hit location 9. Cluster 3, which is only a 2-point cluster, is hit location 3.
Okay. So read off the damage for me there.
Location 8 was left torso for
Yep.
5.
9,
9 was left leg for 5, and then 3
3 for
right
2
arm.
points.
I think I need to learn to write backwards.
Did you say right arm or left arm?
Right arm.
Okay, I got 2 more clusters. First one for 5, second one for 4. 5. It's gonna hit.
Center
location-
torso crit.
Woo!
What he hit? A 2?
2.
Yep.
Yeah, 2, and that's a critical.
Through
Yep.
through armor critical. Okay.
And then second one is a 5. That's for 4 points.
And that's right leg.
And then Zach, you want me to roll critical?
Yes. Roll to see. Roll critical and see if you actually get a crit.
Okay. Seven.
No crit.
Nope.
8.
But you did damage the internal structure of the mech.
Woo.
Right, and he also took more than 20 points of damage, so pilot skill check will be for that sucker.
Yep. He's got to do that now.
Fall, you fool.
Get that stagger.
Dang.
Yeah. He's fallen over.
Want me to flick him?
You can't.
No. Go right off the table. The good news is he's now...
Yeah. No. He's. Wait. We have this wonderful.
fallen marker.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to
So,
you've
is
got to
he-
roll to see which way he falls, and he takes falling damage.
Yep.
All right,
so
I
is he
got
counted
it.
as prone or immobile?
Prone.
Okay.
He is not.
You can still move. He's just knocked down, but he's about to take falling damage, and that's going to do more damage. And
Yeah. He.
Mechwarrior inside may take damage from the fall.
Well,
Yeah.
I just mean if I shoot at him, I gotta do another.
Remember, it's simul.
Yeah. So
He's
he's
still
still
standing
standing
when
when
you
he gets to fire. All right.
Okay.
So he's gonna take
Well, I meant for me shooting at him.
5
Yeah.
points.
yeah, he'll
Simul.
still be standing when you shoot.
Okay.
Everything
Yeah,
is simul.
it's assumed all combat takes place at the same time and then resolves at one time.
Got it.
The good news is he might fall in on his torso, detonate his AC-10 ammo, and blow up,
Mm.
That is a thing that happens. But it did not happen today.
which would be phenomenal.
Boo.
And oh wow.
Oh,
He got a through armor critical for one of the damage packs from his fall.
Uh-oh.
Fantastic.
It's only 2 points of damage, but still, it hurts. And that
And
could,
that's on his torso.
yeah, on his center torso. So we'll see if it crits him. It does not. Okay.
Boo.
So he's
So that's like what? That's 7 on his torso.
7 to his internal torso armor. Yeah.
Yeah, he's almost destroyed.
so Kenny, do you want to go, or do you want me to hold off until something else happens?
Everybody should fire on that thing and kill it.
Like
Yeah.
I've got a shot.
I
Yeah,
mean,
one
I
shot.
have, I
Take a
have
shot
a
at it.
long.
Yeah, because I've got a. So correct me if I'm wrong, but 15 is my max long range, or shots over 15 are at
No,
long
it's your
range?
maximum range.
Okay, so between 10 and 15 is it long range?
Yes.
Right. So
Okay.
11 to 15 is long range.
11 to 15 is it long range?
10
Okay.
is your maximum medium.
So.
Yeah, large lasers reach out and slap fools in the face.
Alright.
And it's just energy at this point.
Do I have intervening terrain to him?
You shouldn't.
No, you don't have to count the woods.
No, well, I'm in the woods.
+1 for being in woods.
Shooting out of them? I'm not
Yes.
2 points in.
No, you even if you're in the woods, you still it's still a mod.
Is it heavy woods or light woods?
It's light. It's only a +1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I need a 8 on 2d6.
You got it, man.
Get him.
And that
an
is a 8. Yep.
An 8?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're a 3, right? And he moved 1, which is 0, plus long range is 7, plus you walked is, yeah, that's 8.
Yep. And you got 7 on the die?
No, I got 8 on the die.
No, he hit.
Oh, you're rolling the little die. Roll the big dice so I can see them easy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said these were for RP only. Do you want me to roll again?
No, that's fine. I'll take it, but I can see them on the die. But next time, roll the big ones because that's what I was looking for.
I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. We're just gonna share the big dice because it's also easier for the folks at home.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, so 8
in
points of
that
damage.
case-
See where it goes.
Yeah, that's the mech location table now. So 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what?
What's up?
That's a 3. That's his right arm.
That's his right arm. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the armor on his arm is completely gone. Like it's sparking, and you can see the myomer muscle, but you didn't hit his internal. You haven't knocked off enough yet.
Okay.
And
now I need to calculate heat.
You melted the armor off.
Yeah, it just went free.
That's 8.
Sound effects brought to you by me.
Yeah, for the folks at home that are wondering, these lasers are not like instantaneous laser bolts. They're a burn, so it's like a laser beam that hits and melts armor by heating it up and melting it off. So think like bolt of laser, not pew 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 of laser.
Yeah, it's not Star Wars lasers. These are like short burst focused beams of like death.
Right.
And then later on, pulse lasers come into existence. And they last even longer. It's like the machine gun version of that.
Yeah. Pew 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 lasers.
These are like
and when
free.
he fires a particle projection cannon, which is basically a plasma bolt of death.
And that is exactly what I'm doing.
Excellent.
He is well within my range to do so. All right, so let's see if I can figure this all out. All right, so I walk.
So that's
He
+1.
walked.
Yep.
He moved less than movement, so he's a 0.
Okay. I'm in Lightwood, so that's a +1.
And there's
My gunnery skill is 5.
Okay, and what's the
So-
range? What range are you in with your PPC?
I am in long range.
Okay.
That's another +4.
Yep.
So you hit on a 2 with 5, right? Or is it 3 with 5? No, it's 3 with 5 because it's from 8.
No, I think his gunnery is a 5 is converted into a 5, right?
All right. So if your gunnery is a 5, you walked is 1, light woods is another 1. That's a 7, and then long range is an 11.
Yep.
So it's an 11.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll the dice.
You hit with that PPC, he's freaking toast.
Ah, close.
Close, but
Good
not
next
quite.
time.
All right, is that
Got excited.
is that everybody on team good?
I'm good.
Boosting? Yeah.
Zach, do you want us announcing heat to you as well?
calculate your heat while I shoot at you.
Okay. I mean, I've done it. It's just it's on my sheet. I didn't know if you wanted me to verbal it or not.
All right, so
If you don't generate any excess heat, then don't worry about it.
I've got one.
okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. 1, 2. Okay, so that's medium range with an AC 10 on the fire starter.
Damn.
All right. So his gunnery is a 5. He walked for 1. So that's a 6. Medium range, 7, 8. And you moved 4.
I'm a +3 to hit right now.
You moved 4 hexes.
I moved 9.
Oh, you moved 9. Okay, one of your dice has got you. Okay, so +3 to hit, so 10. He needs 10s. It's 10, so I'm just gonna. Boop.
Nope.
He missed.
That's a miss.
All right.
High speed.
I am speed. It's my armor.
6, 7, 8,
Truth.
12. So he needs boxcars to hit you.
I mean, it happens.
It does.
Not today. And the other two can't really shoot it. Can't really see to shoot at you guys. So let's go ahead and resolve heat. Remember to use the eraser tool. Do not clear vector, or we'll all be very sad.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got 1 heat. I'm fine.
I clear my heat. I have none.
I clear mine also.
All right, for the kids at home, I'll do some quick math so you understand what's going on. I generate 2 heat. Each of my weapons that I fire generate 3 heat as well, so I'm a total of 8 heat. I have a total of 10 heat sinks, so I can bleed every bit of that heat away, so I have no excess heat. As you...
I believe we just lost Josh. Or was that me flooding out?
No,
I'm not
I still
sure.
hear
That's
you.
him. It's
There's
him.
little heat...
No, he's cutting out.
Essentially,
I'm trying to reconnect.
yep. While he reconnects, we'll kind of give you the breakdown. Your weapons, your walking, your jumping, your running, they all generate heat, and they have different values for each one of those. When you actually get to the heat resolving or resolution phase, what happens is that the number of heat sinks that your mech has a dissipation value, and you subtract that from the total heat. Anything that gets left over is tracked on your heat chart. And as your heat gets higher and higher, your mech starts working worse and worse and worse, to the point where at the very end, your mech can either shut down or worse, your ammunition can explode. And then you're pretty much dead. If your ammo blows up, you're really having a bad day, especially if you have 2 chunks of ammo sitting right next to each other, because then that will trigger another explosion. And the damage value for the ammo exploding is if you got hit with all of it at once. Usually 1 ton of ammo is worth 100 points of damage, so very rarely will a mech survive an ammo explosion.
Until we get Case.
Yeah, if that happens.
That hasn't been reinvented yet.
Rediscovered?
Welcome to 3025.
Back when war messed everything up.
Where
Thanks,
toasters
Amaris.
are magical.
All right, so let's pick up our dice and markers.
Commander to roll the +4 initiative again.
At the beginning of the turn, you hear your comms crackle, and you receive a hailing beacon. So somebody's basically calling you.
Who's good at talking? Not it.
Not me.
Goes.
I'm gonna assume it's me then.
That's why Knight is here.
All right, I'll pick it up.
Hey, who am I talking to?
Lance Commander Knight.
Lance Commander Knight, what outfit you with?
Who am I speaking to?
You speak into Captain. Didn't get this guy. You speak into Captain McIntyre.
Captain McIntyre.
Yeah. This is my city.
This is your city.
What are you doing here? What are you guys shooting up my boys for?
So these are your boys shooting at us.
You shot at us first.
Well, there's a reason for that.
It's simultaneous.
You boys have something that don't belong to you. So I'm going to offer you this once. Power down your mechs and surrender, or you're all going to get blown up.
Yeah, I click. He hangs up on him.
Good job.
Okay.
We all tact.
All right. So he is
I'm
gonna
not getting paid enough to argue with a pirate who called himself Captain McIntyre.
for. Here, go ahead.
All right, Knight, roll them dice.
Oop, nope, don't do that. Nope, stop. It tried to roll the fire starter with me.
Throw them, Kenny. Throw them dice.
Well, that's a 10.
Booyah!
All right. Make your moves.
No, it's you first.
Yeah, you first.
He getting up for 2 points of movement.
Oh, he moving first. That's right.
Yeah, he moved first.
Oh,
He's
you
gonna
nice.
run. Get some
Oh, he
cover.
has to stand up, sir.
He did.
Oh, okay.
So he has to run to do that. He moved one.
That's
Yeah.
the thing with low movement. As long as you have one movement, you can move into the next square. That's all you got.
Yeah.
I don't like myself.
What are you planning, Beasley?
What do you think?
Dive in behind him and shoot the hell out of their backsides.
No, I know what he's gonna do. I know exactly what you're gonna do, you son of a bitch.
Charge!
It's
Oh, right,
called.
He's got 4 flamers.
Yeah.
I was like, what's he gonna do? Oh, right.
Only 3 are forward facing.
You have a rear facing flamer?
Yeah, the 4th one is rear facing.
Oh my gosh.
I like to leave it there for the surprise when somebody thinks they're safe.
Who's gonna try and sneak up behind a fire starter?
An
A
assassin, a locust, a cicada.
A Jenner.
A Euler?
Yeah,
A Hollander?
You mean all the mechs?
yeah.
A Hollander is an IS mech. It has a Gauss rifle.
I mean,
That's
be
all it
honest,
has.
Battlemaster wants to sneak up behind a fire starter.
I mean, and let's be honest. I mean, I could fly by somebody and just target 2 different mechs.
It's true.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over how awesome my awesome is.
Oh God.
We're not there yet.
Worst Battletech jokes ever.
Oh, and don't worry, folks at home. We are going to be bad at telling jokes. Why?
Really?
Yeah, because we're old.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dads, most of us.
Yep. A
No,
few of us are dead.
2 of us.
All right. Let me get a sensor ops check real quick.
Sensor
Kenny's
ops.
best at that. Take it, Knight.
I can
was gonna
get
say,
this one.
Yeah.
+5.
11.
11 total.
Okay. Reactor
The...
reactor power up detected.
Oh, he's so freaking dead.
All right, so that's what 5 of the 6 that we know of that are active detected.
I got that one.
There's one going to the north bank on a jump. I'll head him off.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna get All right, I see B. Where else we got?
There's another one. There's a bee on the bank next to the city, next to the river.
Yeah, right next to me, and then there's this one over here. Yeah.
I pinged all active hostiles.
Okay.
All right, I'm moving forward.
So are you done moving all the herbies?
Yep.
Zach, is there any different profile on that mech that just showed up?
Yep.
What's he got?
That's an Urban Mech L. He's mounting an
Okay.
AC-20.
Son of a.
Priority target.
Blah.
Yeah, he speaks burr.
All right, I'm gonna move
Wait, I think I just still see these dice.
1 to rotate.
1 to rotate. I got you.
3. So move forward 1, and then 1 to rotate, and I'm gonna shoot him, and then I'm going to kick him.
Okay, so declare. Or let's throw a.
Hold on, I haven't moved yet. Hold on.
You guys need to make sure you kill that urban mech, because if he shoots me in the back, I'm gonna be pissed.
7.
The one in front of me can't get you. He's facing away, even at a torso twist.
Yeah, he can torso twist and shoot at UBs.
Yep, I
But
figured
that's about
that'd
it.
be his target.
All right, I'm gonna run. Zach, 1 level up kicking. Yes.
If you're 1 level above when you kick,
If
me,
you are above,
punch
then yeah.
torso.
Yeah.
You go for the punch chart because you're kicking him in the
Right.
upper body.
But yes,
6 gets ahead.
it can. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get the kick in. Not unless I run right in front of him, which, I mean,
He has an AC-20. Anybody other than me that gets hit with that is going straight into structure.
all right.
Why do you
so
think
I'm
I
gonna back
ran
up.
away?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yep, I'm good.
Zach, this mech jumped, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he jumped, he will be harder to hit.
Yeah, no, that's what I was basically asking. Oops, sorry, wrong button. That's what I was just asking. I'm trying to calculate my shot hit.
Yeah.
What was your move last time? Did you run?
I ran last time. I walked this time.
You walked this time? How many squares?
I only covered 3 squares.
Okay.
Alright, everything in medium range.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with the large laser, both mediums, the small laser, and then I'm gonna kick him.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pray to God that he misses with the AC-20.
Yeah, no joke.
It's a 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Just takes me a minute.
So, Zach, from everything I'm reading over here on the table, if he was in light woods, it would be +1 to hit him. But I'm not targeting him in the woods, so I don't think I do get the modifier to my shoot value to shoot out of the woods.
Okay, we'll go with that, and we'll look it up and correct it next game.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just everything.
That's fine.
It's like,
All right. So what are we doing?
I mean, do you guys
I'm
want to
gonna shoot-
resolve the combat shooting first?
I'm gonna shoot that Herbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let you shoot first. We do all the shooting, and then we resolve physical attacks at the end of that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the way it's done.
You just want to go southern to north, south to north on our shooting. So,
Sounds good.
old man,
Yep.
Draugr, or excuse me,
Raven.
old man, Raven, Draugr, Garnet,
Yep.
Knight.
Yeah, we can do it that way.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Two.
I'm gonna try and fire the LRM, even though it's gonna be within minimum range. I'll probably miss, but you know what? Damage is damage.
All right, so
And it's less ammo to explode.
let's do it.
All right, so largely, I walked was 1. He didn't move, so 0. Short range is nothing. Gunnery is 4, so I need a 5 with large laser. So somebody want to roll those big ass dice for me?
Nope, not today.
Really?
Somebody other than me can roll.
All right, medium laser also needs a 5.
Or you can hit the 2d6 button, Mike. That won't crash your machine.
Oh, that's 7.
All right, medium laser hits.
All right.
Second medium laser.
Nope.
Okay. So 1 medium laser so far.
Small laser also needs a 5.
Yep.
Yep. So medium and a small laser.
And then the LRM pack, I am
It's +1 for each one
Yeah.
under your minimum.
Yeah, it's minimum range.
Yeah.
what's the min? I gotta check the sheet.
6.
Yeah, there's that. You need like, so that's,
10.
yeah, you need a 10 to hit that.
All right, roll it.
I did.
It's
Oh,
a
is
10.
that a 10? Oh, there we go.
All right, so let's resolve those laser hits first.
All right, so medium laser, roll for location. I just put on the most expensive light show ever.
11. Left arm.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, I know.
So that's
Headshots.
8 points.
No, his medium laser's 5.
Okay, yeah, the armor on his arm is mostly gone. Small laser.
Location.
Location 6.
That's 3 points.
2.
Torso.
Right torso, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Then roll for how many in my LRM 10 pack?
Yes, please.
That's a 10. What's your LRM size?
10. I think it's 9.
10, 8 total. Because
All
you're
right,
a
so
10 and I
pack of
rolled
5
a
and a pack
10,
of 3.
So, yeah, so 8.
So a pack of 5 and a pack of 3. Give me those locations, please.
D6? No, 2d6.
2d6 for the pack of 5.
5 is another 9, so left leg. And a pack of 3 is a 7, center torso.
Okay, yeah, he did not like that. And
Oh, he's definitely not gonna like this.
so the two of, like, Mike, as you walk up to him, you start shooting at him. You can
Right.
see the pilot's head turn and look at you in the canopy glass, and he's just like,
Yeah, he's gonna see me when I kick him in the face.
I'm sorry, he looks like what? I wasn't looking at the camera. I wasn't looking at the screen.
he's giving him like the military sergeant, I got my eye on you thing.
Mike. So we were inverted.
Oh, communicating.
Got to throw him the bird, man.
No.
International relations.
No, I'm waiting for you to knock him down so I can kick him.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
'Cause so far he's taken
Am I up next?
he's taken 8,
no.
11, 16 damage, so 4 more damage and he falls.
Well,
Maybe.
it's a check.
Piloting check. Piloting
Yeah.
check.
Ira's next.
Pyro's next.
Whatever
Okay.
Yeah,
Call sign
That's-
is
I'm up.
Raven.
Raven. Raven's next.
Alrighty, so here's the math as I open up a alpha strike. I ran for 2. My shooting is 3. We're at short range, folks. I need a 5 to hit.
Nice.
Good lord.
All right, so we're gonna start with the
Look,
energy
I needed
weapon.
5s and y'all rolled 2s and 3s.
I know. So we're gonna start with the
Rory.
lasers.
Laser.
So hit with a 6.
That's one laser.
Gonna roll the second laser. Hit with a 6.
Okay, so 2 laser hits.
So let's. Then 3 flamers coming at him. For damage, not heat. Hit with a 5.
Oh, you're just trying to roast him.
Mm-hmm. 1 flamer miss.
Got
So
him.
2 flamers hit. Now the 2 machine guns.
Because why not?
Alpha strike.
Miss on 1.
Because there's no such kill as overkill.
Hit on 1 machine gun. So laser damage. Laser 1. Small laser. To the
Look.
6. So 3
6,
points.
right torso.
And it is, I believe, a 3.
Yep. Armor on the right torso is gone.
Alright, second laser hit. Oop, get both dice. Throwing the run token with it. 7. Oh,
Center
8.
torso.
8.
Oh,
8.
8.
8.
Left torso.
How much?
3 points.
3.
Roll for critical, please.
Come on, yeah, 11.
Okay, that's 2 criticals.
2 critical locations. Roll
Nice.
2d6. Give me them independently.
On the center torso.
I've got well,
9.
okay, so you blew out 2 heat sinks because that's all that's in that location.
Okay.
Pew pew.
So now he eats
Yeah.
up more. Alright, 2 flamers coming in for damage. So to the 4,
4 is the right arm.
I believe it's
I think it's 3 points.
2 for the laser, 2
points.
for the heater. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
sorry, those aren't. I am totally sorry. Those are medium lasers, not small lasers.
Oh,
5
those are
points.
5
5
points
points.
damage, not 3.
Okay. Got it.
And then 2 more to the 7.
2 more to 7
Mhm.
is center torso.
And then 1.
You can stop.
No, I don't care.
You can
gotta
stop.
keep-
You can stop. He's cored.
You cord him.
All right. He gone.
He shuts down. He still gets to shoot this turn, but he's
Right.
out at the end of it.
All right. I got to deal with something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep.
My turn's next, I believe. Yes.
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 All right. Trebby time. So let me grab the dice. We are going to do Alpha Strike on the Urban Mech B next to my Centurion friend.
Yes.
Gonna build up some heat, boys. Means don't expect LRMs next round. All right. So first we're gonna go through the medium lasers.
Okay.
I am at long range. I walked. That's an addition of 5 to my gunnery of 2. I am at 7s to hit. I got 3 of them, so here we go. Number 1. Pew! 10.
Hit.
2. 7. That's a hit just barely. Number 3. 7 again. All right, 3 hits with medium
3
lasers.
meets.
LRMs are at medium range, so 2 normally, plus 1 for walking, plus 2 for medium range, gives me 5s. That's an 11.
That's a hit.
And the other packet is a 7. So, let's do, you want locations on the,
Locations on lasers first, please.
on lasers first. Yes, sir. All right, let's get both dice. So laser number 1 hits location 7.
This is all the front, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So center torso.
Number 2 is number 6.
6 is right torso.
And number 3 goes to
Stop.
7 again.
Okay, so 7 is center torso. And how much damage was that?
Those are medium lasers, so 5 each.
5.
Okay, so I need a crit for the right. I need you to roll for crit confirmation on the right torso.
Okay. I believe that's a top 3,
3.
but I'll take it.
A 3.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay, and for the one on the center torso, please.
4.
Nothing.
Okay, no crits on that.
Okay. Now I need clusters.
Yes, I need clusters, please.
You're 15s,
Oh, well,
right?
let's see how many hits first. So, first pack of 15.
How many missiles?
15.
Awesome. All right, give me 3 clusters, please.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. On the 15 chart, I got an 8 for the first one. Let me grab my chart up real quick.
That's a 9, Jason.
You got it? Thank you. All right. And then second group of 15, a 10.
That's 12.
Okay,
All right,
so
I've got a 9 and a 12.
okay, so we need a 5-pack and a 4-pack first.
All right, 5-pack first, then 4. 5-pack it. Man, this die is not rolling well. That's a 6.
Right torso.
Okay, so that's a better one. That one is 8. That's
Left torso.
4-pack.
How much?
5 on right, 4 on left.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Then,
And then you have a 5, 5, and 2.
yep, 5, 5, 2. First
Okay.
5. 10.
10 is left arm.
Second 5. 7. Center torso,
Center torso.
again.
Okay, I need a crit for the left arm and a.
I got a 2-pack as well, Zach.
It doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter.
He's cord.
He's cord.
All right.
He still gets to shoot, but
I know.
yeah.
This is about to suck diddly uck uck.
It is.
Yes, it is. All right. I believe the next up is going to be
Panther.
Garnet with a panther.
Garnet, excuse me.
PC again at the one to jump.
All right.
That is medium range for PVC.
Okay.
I ran my full movement of 6. He jumped 3 and skill of 5. So I need what?
You need a 3 plus run, so 5 plus jump is 6 plus medium range is 2, I believe.
Yes, so an 8 total.
8 total.
Come on, dice. Function.
Big damage, no whammies. Not
Aw.
today, though.
Damn it.
Not today. That Irby pilot's sweating as that beam of coalesced light energy just flies by his head. He's just like, oh shit.
He can feel the static electricity in the cockpit as that thing streaks past him.
Yeah, his nose hair is just white with the scent of ozone. It's terrible in there.
Intimidation value, very high.
Yeah, PPCs are terrifying.
Yeah.
If you don't hit with that PPC in this AO, I'm going to shove you in a simulator for 12 hours with Raven.
Yeah.
What do
Yikes.
you mean? I blew up my target.
No, I mean, you're going to run him through a trial combat simulation.
Okay.
Who's next?
Night.
It's me. Alpha strike, medium range. Everything's medium.
All right. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I need 7s.
Okay.
Gonna roll up here for ease. And that's boxcars.
Yep.
Crit.
Nope.
Ah.
So large laser hits, 2 medium lasers. Looking at a 5.
That's nope. So you got 1 large laser on him.
Second medium laser, 9
Yep.
total, so 2
That's-
hits.
So 2 hits.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, and he is B. All right.
All right, so hit locations. Nope, come here. So hit location for the large laser is a 3. So that's right arm. And for the medium laser, that's a 6. So right torso for the small laser, right arm for the large
Medium laser, right?
Medium laser, yes.
Got it. Okay.
So 5 and 8 respectively.
Okay. Cool. All right. AC 20 firing at Mr. Mike.
I was hoping he was gonna go for me.
He's not stupid.
I'm right in front of him.
You're right. Mike's also right in front of him. A lot closer. And didn't move near as much.
I heard him worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mike's the easier target.
Sorry, man.
AC 20 got a minimum range?
Nope.
No.
No.
It's an autocannon. It does
It
not.
only has a 9 hex range, but no minimum.
Oh,
It
no.
really only has a 3 hex range.
Yeah, truly.
Okay, so he is. Okay. Alright, so
All right.
he only needs a 5.
What's his gunnery?
5.
I moved 3.
So 6.
Yeah, his gunnery's a 4.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, he also didn't move.
Yeah.
He's stationary.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
Alright,
This is gonna hurt so much.
I'm in position. Start rolling.
It's only 1.
There's only one roll.
11. Left
Oh my
arm.
gosh, that was so close.
20 points of damage to your left arm, sir. And I need a piloting check from you as he goes up in smoke. He got one. He got one off, but he's
Jerk.
cored. So
Yeah, it's gonna go through my left arm. Which, fortunately, my weapons are on my right arm.
That's true.
And 4 is gonna go internal.
Ugh.
yeah.
It's everything on my left arm.
So
Gone.
like as
I'm
he's
gonna yell at you.
getting hit, he's getting hit with like these missiles and these lasers and the light show and everything like that. And all he manages to do is just turn his mech around, and all you can hear is the sickening sound of tack 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 as it just round after round slams into your right arm, and like your ears are ringing, and the only thing that you can see is the right arm on your status indicator goes red and then just goes black.
No, it was the left arm. He shot
Or
me
on the
right.
left arm, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, he basically just puts the barrel of the cannon to your arm and just blows it clean off.
It's still there. I got structure left.
Oh, so that means we get to roll for crits.
He's got nothing there, I thought.
He's
Yeah,
got
but he can
arm
actually blow
actuators.
the arm off. If he rolls
Right.
high
I got
enough.
actuators and crap.
We'll see exactly what amount of the arm blew off, like the wrist, the elbow.
Those are
Right.
expensive,
And that's
but
nothing.
it just shredded the armor.
Yay,
Lucky.
no crit.
All of the expensive bits are still there. And you feel
We'll do
glad
less
because
now.
then your boss mech will not, your boss mechanic will not yell at you for that.
That's why the left arm has the big guard shield on it, is to take hits.
Just soak damage.
Block.
So he's gonna torso twist.
Just be glad that was none of the rest of y'all, because like I
At
said,
the
I think
fire
I'm the only one that
starter.
can take that kind of damage.
So
No, I
you
got more armor than you.
moved.
On the arms.
Yeah, it's not the arms
You
I was
moved
worried about.
9, so that's a +3. Yep,
My mech has
7.
18 hardpoint armor. And then
9.
11
He needs
on-
9s to hit the fire starter. Oh, sorry. He does
I can
not.
take one shot to the center torso. That's it.
That one doesn't hit the fire starter. RB2 on the fire starter. Does not hit.
Yeah, I've got 23 armor.
And
points.
RB3 needs boxcars to hit the fire starter.
Bastion lives up to its name.
He does not hit the fire starter.
I live.
And this Irby is going to take a shot at Knight, who ran for 7. So that's 7. Oh, you ran for 7? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 6.
It got knocked over in your
Yeah,
personal throw.
gotcha. Oh,
Ran for
cool.
7 and in woods.
Yep, got it. So 10s. Not
Nope.
today.
Was that the AC?
Yeah,
Yeah, AC 10. Yeah, laser's way out of range.
he's not gonna bother He's not gonna bother with the laser.
Well,
Oh, does he
lasers
only
have
have short
3 X's
lasers?
anyways.
They only have short. Yeah, they only have small lasers.
Small lasers. Okay.
Yeah, it's three hexes.
At
All right.
max range.
So
Yeah.
all right. So
So
Top
are
of the
you
round?
Are you removing carcasses as we kill them?
yes.
All right. Well, that piece of crap needs to go.
All right. Oh man, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said run up and hit, but after shooting, can you do that in one round?
Let's go over heat. I now have
Yeah,
10
you
heat.
you
so my movement
you
speed
do all
is-
your shooting and then you resolve your physical attacks.
I'm sitting at 4 heat.
He was already cored before we got to physical.
Yeah, no, I got it. All right, so I did.
I have 2
full
heat
weapon-
on my marker. If somebody can mark it for me.
2.
I got it.
I've got 10 heat on mine. I've already marked it on my sheet.
Oh, we don't have a thing for heat.
Yeah, you have a heat
Good.
scale on
yeah,
your
heat
sheet.
scale.
Well, I'm just doing something else. Just for
Okay, so I ran and shot my PVC, which is that generates 10 heat, and running generates what? How much?
2.
running is 2.
I'm
Sorry, I'm at 4.
I'm
I forgot
fine.
about the
on
run.
a bunch.
I got you.
Thanks.
All right,
'Cause
so
my total hit sync is 13, so I just get rid of all that.
I'll be back to 0 next turn.
All right.
I'm at 4 heat.
Or I could be wrong, honestly.
All right, Corey, where are we at?
This sheet's a little, yeah, this sheet's not really accurate. So PVC heat is 10.
All right, so 10. So you
Uh,
generated
and I-
10, and then you ran for 2. You're at 14 heat sinks. You ate your heat. You're good.
13 actually.
Well, you're still good.
Yeah, you only generated 12.
Yeah, you generated 12. You bleed 13. You're good.
No.
All right. So we ready
Oh,
to
so fuck the lines.
roll initiative?
Yep.
Heat.
Kenny, it's you.
Where did I? There they are.
Hold on.
That's leader Knigget.
All right.
So 6, 11.
Yep. I move first.
Thank goodness.
All right, I'm gonna be doing some LRM large laser fire support for a little bit because yeah, my arms.
You need to burn heat. We get it.
Well, the heat I'm not worried about. I'll bleed all the heat off even with that. I have 16 heat sinks, so I'm good.
I'm the one that's going to be bleeding off heat this turn, so you guys are just getting one LRM pack for support.
That's fine.
I should probably bleed off what I have.
No, you're at 0. You're
You have
good.
0 heat.
Oh yeah. Oh, so I'm.
we need to.
Yeah,
My
so
bleed
Corey,
off will
every
be I'll be
turn,
moving into close
If
combat.
you don't spend more than 13 heat, you don't gain heat.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
My guy only bleeds off 10 heat, and I packed out 19 last round.
Yeah. I wanted to ensure we dropped the guy, so I blew everything at him.
So Jason, you're at minuses, right? Right now.
Yeah, I've got -2 movement and -1 attacks.
Ooh.
I just gotta hit something final, like at least once.
Just move a little closer and shoot that Irby again.
Yeah, just walk up on him and shoot him. You're well within a good range for your PPC now.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, he needs to move.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Just because they pirates doesn't mean they stupid.
Hey, Raven, are you going to urban combat?
I don't know yet. I'm worried
Actually-
about infantry and buildings.
Yeah, that's That's a little dangerous.
No, I was,
Maybe lure him back out again.
Well, I was gonna let him finish moving before I started talking. You know?
I'm done.
Fair enough.
Yeah, remember, client doesn't want us to do civilian casualties. If we can refrain from fighting in the city, try to draw them out.
Yeah, Raven, lure him back out again.
Yeah, my original plan was to loop back towards Bastion.
Awesome.
Okay, I think I got the.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13.
All right.
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So torso.
All right.
1,
Just barely in medium. Fan freaking tastic.
1, 2.
If somebody can pick me up and put me down in this hex right in front of this water here, facing towards this direction.
6, 7.
I got you.
Right there. Nope. Yep. And facing. Perfect. Thank you. And that was a total of 3 hexes moved at a run.
Okay.
Because I had to rotate. All right.
Yeah, so guys, just so you know, red dice means run, green dice means walked, and blue dice means jumped. So you don't have to throw the tag markers down on them. I know what color. We know by what color they are.
All right, so move 3, rotate 1.
My guy's just staying put. I'm not moving.
Hey, Knight, can I get
The Panthers in range now with the SRMs.
Knight? Can I get sensor ops, please?
Hang on. That's not my role.
Yep. You can hit the 2d6 button if you want.
Well, it was the fact that I picked up a third dice. No, I like rolling them.
Clackety clack.
Six. 11 again.
Okay. You don't detect anything, or you don't detect any fusion power-ups this time.
Okay, and that's coming off of me from right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your sensors cover the whole map.
Okay, good.
Oh no, Kenny, why'd you have to be there?
I mean, you can still shoot him, no problem.
Yeah.
And I put myself here because I've got 2 AC-10s looking at me, and I wanted to put as much intervening terrain between me and as possible.
Gotcha.
Do you guys want the fire support on that Urban Mech B right in front of Knight?
Yes.
Yeah, that's our easiest target. I'd drop
Focus
it.
fire, because that's what I'm about to shoot with my laser and
Okay.
LRM pack.
Yep, I've got 1 LRM pack for him.
All right, me crossing water doesn't give me excess heat generator. I have to actively be in it, right?
Did you walk? Oh, you ran through it?
Yeah.
I need a piloting check for each.
Square.
Yeah.
Because I came right across the depth 1 bridge right here.
Yeah, I still need a piloting check for both of those.
Okay.
The good news is it's at a -1 because water is easy to walk through.
So, what is that? Piloting skill?
Yeah, just
Piloting skill +1?
-1. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's easy to walk through water.
So, wait, what?
What's
You
your
have to-
piloting skill?
My piloting skill is 6.
So
Okay, you need
Minus
5s.
5. Your target's 5.
No. My skill is 6,
Oh,
which means I have a 2.
2. So,
Oh, so don't. It's auto success.
yep.
Right. Right, yeah.
Nice.
2
Alright.
minus 1 is 1. You can't roll a 1 on 2d6.
Yep.
So it's automatic success. You don't have to do anything. Just
Yeah.
moving through water does require a piloting check for future
You're
reference.
so good. You're such a good pilot that the water doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
Water, rough terrain.
Other things. Heavy woods.
Yeah.
So, okay, so specifically just heavy woods, I didn't have to make piloting checks to go through these light woods?
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, because it would have been a
Jungle.
check as well, which you auto pass.
Yeah, well, I specifically went through the light water because I didn't want to fuck with the going across 3-gap water too.
Yep.
'Cause
Okay.
This was my max run,
All right.
and I wanted to get behind him for obvious reasons.
So
You could actually go through level 2 water, because it would be a straight die roll, which would be a 2, which you would pass on it too.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it's added.
Yep, 3
loss of
water, that would be a
movement,
problem.
Going down another level and then back up again.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, don't need to do it right now. So
Yep.
let's
All right. So
shooting.
that's movement. So I'm gonna shoot at you guys first this time because it all happened simultaneously. It don't really matter.
That works.
Sure.
Just because I want to get some shots in. So let's see here. AC 10 to the Panther.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Panther
7.
moved 3, so that's a -1.
So that's medium range. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he needs 7s. That's a hit
Damn it.
Oof.
to location 10. Left arm,
Sorry, wasn't in position.
but it is not a critical, so take 10 damage to your left arm.
Panther might be able to take that.
Yep, he's got 2 left.
Yes, Panther's got pretty thick armor.
Blop, 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 blop.
Hate those AC 10s.
That's why I got behind it.
Okay. So 9. So that's range. And you moved a total of how much, Kenny?
Man.
Total of 9.
He needs 10s to hit.
Now, was that straight movement, or did you count hex rotations?
I counted hex rotation.
No, it's just straight
Rotations
number
don't
of
count
hexes.
as movement. It's
What?
only actual hexes covered that count as movement.
Yeah.
8 then.
8. Okay. It does not change, so he still needs 10s. He misses. And he doesn't have line of sight. Okay,
You know, he's got level 2 building in the way.
I'm done.
This is
Alright,
why I
well,
went where I went.
All right, you want to shoot him in the back first, because you might kill him.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What do I need? I should have done this while I was waiting. I apologize. So that plus.
Everyone's
You
already
moved
announced
one,
what
you moved
the
1, which is nothing, and you
Well,
ran.
I ran.
So you got 2 plus your skill.
That's it.
Yep.
Zach, you've got
Alright.
everyone announce what they're firing so far.
Yeah, large laser,
mean-
LRM 15.
PVC.
Just got 1 LRM pack.
Okay, Knight, you're alpha-ing.
No. If I alpha, I'll overheat. Well, I won't overheat. But
You only take heat effects at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but I will. I will be at.
More heat than you want to be. Okay.
I'll be at 6. I'll be at 6.
6 is
That's
just
not
minus
bad.
1 movement, dude. No big
Yeah,
deal.
no, I'll be fine. I'll alpha strike then. Where'd the dice go? There they are. All right.
You are in his rear, so you're gonna do maximum damage.
Yeah, you're gonna take him.
He doesn't have much rear armor.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is where. Yeah, unless he
So-
blows his arms and legs off.
Yeah. All right. So if I'm doing my math correctly, I need 4s.
Okay.
So that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a 7.
So and
And
okay,
you got 2
medium
mediums,
lasers.
right?
Yep. And that is not a hit.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, with your
And
roll. you wanna
medium
just-
laser. So 2 medium lasers hit and a large laser hit.
Okay, so let's figure out how bad it is.
All right. So large laser location.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that 7 or a 12. That works too. 6.
Six
Rear right torso.
Yep.
And then for the small laser,
Roll for critical.
roll for critical.
Yep.
All right, critical roll. Nothing.
Okay.
And large. No, that was the large. So small, medium laser. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Aim for 5.
Location is a 7, center torso.
Center torso rear.
Okay.
No crit.
No crit.
Okay.
You still got still got more weapons.
No, I don't. I only have 3 lasers.
You don't have machine guns on that?
Nope.
Okay.
I have extra heat sinks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he took the no machine gun variant because he didn't want to carry the ammo.
All right. So, what range is he in? He's
All right, come on, Panther. Get a hit.
He's a medium range.
You can do it.
Did he jumped 1. So he got up, jumped.
No, he walked, or did he jump?
He just jumped.
Okay, so he jumped for 1. He's in the woods.
Mm-hmm. So it's a +2.
Oh, I apologize. I did not take that into account.
That's
He
fine.
said it.
Not worried about it.
Okay, so let's go walk. He moved. He's in the woods.
Yep, 1 for your walk,
Yep.
right? 1 for his woods. That's 2. 2 for
Mhm.
the jump he did is 4. So
Mhm.
4 plus whatever and you're at medium range is
5.
2. So,
Alright, my skill is 5.
so you need 11 or 12.
No, jump is only +1, Jason.
Oh, my bad. Then it's 10 to 12.
Nope.
You gotta shoot your SRMs.
Might as well.
I can't.
Range?
No.
You needed 12.
1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
5, 7. Yeah. He's within long range for the SRMs.
Yeah, you need box scars, but
Not. Shoot
Yeah.
it.
You want to. Throw it.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, so close.
Fade point. Fade point.
No.
no.
That's
You can. No, there is a mechanic for this called Edge that allows you to reroll dice, but it's not worth it. Because
No.
if you run out of Edge, like, you cannot, like, you're unlucky, and it's real bad. Like, you have to be karmically good. Like, you have to be not a dick to get Edge back.
All right, who's next?
I have no shot this round.
So,
Okay.
3 + 4 + 1.
All right, I'll take it since it's a quiet moment. All right, I did not move. I'm torso twisting. I'm firing 1 LRM pack. It's medium range, so nothing for my movement. 2 for the medium range. 1 for his jump. I need 5. Yep, let's get both those.
Corey, you should have only needed 10s for your SRM.
I lost one of them.
Did the
Well,
die?
that's a 5, so no matter what the other one says, I
It's
definitely-
also a 5.
All right, got him. Can you put that dice back so I can roll it?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Where did the
Together. So that's 1 SRM pack, 15 shots. Let's see how many hit. That's a 5.
So 15 SRM or LRM 15?
Yep.
And that was a what?
5.
5.
9. A 5 and a 4 pack.
5 and a 4 pack. So 5 pack first. Hit spot number 4 on his front. Pull it up real quick. 4 on his front is his right arm. And then the 4 pack.
Roll for a critical, please.
Oh, I announced that was the 4 pack, so let's keep my announcement.
Okay.
6 is right torso. That's the 4 pack, and then you want a critical on the right arm.
And on the right torso.
All right, so right arm first crit is gonna be not a crit, and then right torso. 9. Woo!
1 crit hit.
1, right?
Yep, it's just 1. D6. Oh, wait, no, my bad.
I got it.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's bad.
Ammo.
Yeah.
Oh.
His AC 10 ammo goes up.
He's third.
Booyah!
There ain't no Mega Savage there.
Yeah, there ain't nothing left of that.
All right,
So-
Zach, can you put the dice back where we can see them?
Yep. Give me just a second.
All right. Well, I fire my weapons, but don't generate any ghost heat afterwards. So I'm down 3 LRM packs so far.
Let's clear all the movement dice off the table, please.
All right, that dropped my heat significantly. I'm back in the game, boys.
Alrighty, so I need to.
I am at 1.
I need to summon a component real quick.
Uh-oh.
All right. $52. Okay. You get an incoming transmission.
I take it.
I don't like the sound of incoming, but okay.
Knight, this is Sylph on station in 30 seconds.
Even better. Now I like it.
Sylph is another member of your crew. Sylph pilots a Chippewa heavy fighter.
Thing is a massive fighter.
It weighs 80 tons.
Does anybody have intimidation? Do we want to try and encourage these guys to surrender again?
I mean,
That would be negotiation.
Yeah, I was about to actually suggest a negotiation.
We got
We'll
negotiation.
I think Sylph has intimidation.
Yeah.
She's not here yet.
I also have negotiation.
I've only got +2 in my negotiation.
+3 negotiation.
I negotiate by setting people on fire.
Yeah, I negotiate with my barrel.
I mean, I can negotiate or I can interrogate.
So,
In this
I negotiate
situ-
with my gyrojet rifle, so yeah.
In this situation, I believe that I currently sit at a +4 to my negotiation.
Yeah, you're the face man.
Because I'm not physically there, they don't take modifiers from my beautiful smile.
right.
Yeah.
So, do you attempt to comms?
Yeah, I put an open channel out and hail them.
Somebody, or you get a channel open indicator.
Okay. Pirate forces, this is Knight Commander. This is Lance Commander Knight. Once again, I will offer the option of surrender. You have 30 seconds until we have a Chippewa heavy fighter on our way in. Please power down your mechs and surrender.
Roll negotiation.
So that is a 10 total.
Okay, so you get it back. This is Corporal Thickets.
What happened to the other guy?
He's probably the one that came out of the chem silo that we annihilated.
He's dead.
Boom! Chump.
It's just me and my mate. It's just me and my mate Rafferty. Let us live and let us go.
I mean,
So his total is an 11.
It's a trap.
So he agrees. They agree to power down their mechs as long as you let them go.
Your call, Knight.
Do we have an accord, Commander?
I mean,
Let me wave off my fighter and relay up. I'm gonna
All right.
make this old man's problem. I'm gonna make this
They power down.
Scotch. I'll make this big Scotch's problem.
They power down.
I relay up.
Problem
like-
solved.
Big Scooch. We got 2 functioning Ubermechs powering down and surrendering. Rest are there. Wave off Sylph. She can do a flyover.
Roger that.
They are still inside of the city center, so please don't drop ordnance.
Roger that. Roger that. Have Raven move forward to ensure that they exit the city. Once they exit the city, they're no longer a problem.
Understood. Raven.
Will do.
All right. And at that point, we can go ahead and drop out of Tabletop Simulator for a little bit.
Get paid.
So, have the hidden atlas pop out and annihilate me.
And
No. We don't have enough guns.
And your mission is a success.
So we're dropping out of tabletop?
Yeah, we don't keep it open, but it's not on screen anymore. Okay. So at the end of the day, based on the salvage rights that you got, you receive some components.
Sweet. Salvage rights, components. What am I hearing? We just got 2 Uber mechs in pristine condition. Well, pirate pristine.
I don't want those.
You got
60% of those.
Those are going to be returned to the police because you didn't technically destroy them.
I need armor, son.
Yeah, you got plenty of that. There's plenty of that salvage.
Simulator open. I can destroy them. They powered down. I'm thinking cold shot headshots.
No. We got to leave the mob some of their guys to
excuse me, planetary government. We can't call them a mob.
You guys are the worst mercenaries ever.
Good news is that there is an AC-20 hanging out.
Oh,
That does belong to y'all now.
that's an upgrade waiting to happen.
Yeah, if somebody can mount it.
welded on me.
Well, somebody's missing a right arm, so just take that one, right? Just put it on at the shoulder. If it fits, it works. You're not my mom.
A large laser for an AC-20 and drop everything else, and it'll fit.
So, shortly after your mission completes, Sylph picks herself a chunk of highway and lands on it.
Nice.
And gets out of her massive 80-ton Chippewa fighter, and she just kind of slides down her little pilot rail and goes over to one of the cargo components and pulls a keg out and sets it on the wing.
Yeah, that works.
And she's just like, all right, boys, you took it. Now all we got to do is wait for the locals to mop up.
Call this a victory dance.
Yep.
So, no structures are damaged.
Nope.
Except for you.
No damage to our mechs other than armor.
Yeah.
Minimal ammunition wastage. And we got salvage. That's what I call payday, son.
Yep. This was a good run.
Mech Rat's still going to be mad at you, old man.
Big Scotch and Vinny land in the Leopard not too far away. And they roll up in like a little Jeep. You know?
It sounds like a him problem, not a me problem.
So, because of one of my, compulsions, I already have a fucking after-action report for him.
Yeah, and he's just like, that's great, Lieutenant, and I'm real excited to hear it, but right now, I'm trying to get some of that beer.
Yeah, I'll just go put it in your Jeep.
Great.
I have not powered down because of my compulsion.
With your TPS reports.
So
there is a budget expenditure, a repair bill, or a repair estimate, and all that fun bullshit.
And Knight, now that you're done with your report, I need you to follow standard operating procedure 4.3, and that's to go calm Garnet down and get him. No, to calm Garnet down and get him out of the mech.
To what?
To get Garnet out of his mech. That's your job.
Fine. Yeah. All right.
That's why I hired you.
No, you hired me for other reasons, but here and there, God get him. I just go up and I'm knocking on Garnet's cockpit. I've climbed up there. I'm just, come on, beer.
I am going to park Bastion in the mech bay.
Enemies are still around.
And get out of there before I get yelled at.
You guys hear helicopters in the distance? But they've got friendly transponder codes. Yeah, they're showing as PDF. As Planetary Defense Forces. And
all fucking lies.
Your client lands. And he's just like, oh, well, all right then. It looks like you boys earned yourselves a couple of trash cans on top of your pay. So I'm gonna do the damage assessment real quick. Looks like the city's intact. Looks
Didn't
like
even scratch the pavement.
there's some burn marks and some damage, but that's probably from the pirates when they attacked originally. I'm not gonna ask too many questions. I think we's got ourselves a deal. Y'all boys did real nice. Real nice. So my people will talk to your people and we'll get that salvage delivered to you on a truck. Very nice truck. And you can tell your friends that salvage fell off the back of a truck. You didn't get it from me.
My syndicate is immediately flaring up because of this.
So,
Are you worried about retaliation?
These pirates were not associated with them. Garnet, they were not associated with your troubles.
Figured. Just I hear the lingo and it's immediately
Oh yeah.
trying to fight Matt to speak the lingo immediately.
All right, so you guys got any questions?
Got any other jobs?
I might. I know a couple of guys. Why don't we pack up all of this bullshit and you dry your mechs back onto your drop ship and why don't we go someplace where civilized people live and go out on the town for a little bit and let me take you guys out for a night on the town as a way of saying thank you for a job well done, and for me, I'm gonna have a good meeting with my shareholders. This is the level of professionalism that we pay for.
Get what you pay for. We're the fastest. We're the cheapest.
And you were the closest and the most convenient. And I like the fact that your boss doesn't ask questions.
Nah, that's what he bought. That's what he hired me for.
Yes, you are an inquisitive man, Mr. Knight.
Your sea bills are welcome.
Yes, and they do spend. They are still green.
That is
they spend everywhere.
And those help deflect a lot of questions.
They certainly do. I didn't become an executive vice president by answering questions. I did not. No.
I only care about questions about my targets.
We might have some more work for you. Let's go back to Detroit City proper, and we'll have a discussion.
All right. You want to ride with us? Or you gonna take your helos back?
I'll take my chopper. It's real nice in there. It's got a pole and some lights. It's very classy. It's very classy. But it's all right. I'm gonna take you guys to the best nightclub in all of Detroit. And that sounds about as terrible as you think.
My internal reaction was like, Larry's?
I bring the black light.
You don't want to do
Stay on
that.
the ship.
You don't want to do that, my friend. You do not want to bring a black light. You do not want to be a black light. And also, I'm just going to tell you now, do not sniff anything off of anything in a bathroom. That's a bad plan. All right. So, you guys load up in your drop ship. We'll do some paperwork, and then we'll go have us a good time.
Let me get paid.
Yes.
All right, back to the drop ship.
So, you guys return to your drop ship, and I will be calculating all of your salvage and your earnings. Of course, the money that gets paid goes to the company. It doesn't. You get paid a salary. You guys do get paid pretty well. Like, you guys make like the modern equivalent of $20,000 to $30,000 a month, typically. I mean, I'll look at your rank and your salary scores are and stuff like that on your character sheet, but you guys do get paid pretty damn well. Y'all are never hurting for cash, like personally.
As long as we're successful.
Yeah, that's true.
As long
That's
as we
true.
complete the contract.
Yep.
And we don't die.
And when you guys get back to the dropship, your boss is like, "Great, great, that's great, guys. So we're gonna get ourselves another job here real soon, hopefully in system. And after payments and everything like that, we've got an operating budget of we'll see how much the salvage is worth, but we've got an operating budget of 300,000 sea bills. So that's good.
Nice. Are we looking at long-term work in this system, boss, or are we going to be jumping again soon?
We don't want to stay here that long. These guys, they're not going to pay a whole lot. And after mech repairs and everything else, I mean, we made decent money, but we probably still have to take out a loan to get out of the system.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But it was a job, and it got us moving, or it got us going again. So that's the most important thing.
Okay. Well, my guy is going to skip on the after party and just tag team with Vinny on that Centurion's arm. That's a crap ton of armor we got to be welding back on.
Yeah, I'm going to be working on that too because this is my family's mech. So until Bastion's repaired, I'm not doing anything else.
Well, the good news is that because it was just armor and not internals, it's actually not that long to repair because it bolts on. Right. It's not even like it has to be welded on. You guys have a lift and a bunch of other things. It's a matter of hours to get that repaired, not a matter of days.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just
But
not
is
going.
that still you three as in Old Man Draugr and Garnet are not going to want to go?
Correct.
I'm going.
Your boss looks at you and he's like, "Gentlemen, you do understand that when the client offers to take you out afterwards, you have to go, right? Like, that is part of the business."
As Knight comes out of his room, fastening up a tie and his formal suit that he has.
But, we've got some flight time, so
I've done this song and dance before.
you can get Bastion fixed up in flight. And Vinny's pretty confident that all the armor will be repaired by the time you land.
All right, fair enough. Going out attire, which looks pretty much the exact same as my working in the mech bay attire, which is the same attire that I use for attending fancy social event attire. Work boots, dirty jeans.
Coveralls.
Yep, and a Taurian Concordia infantry jacket.
Yep.
Knight is just staring at you like,
Do I have to go?
Generic, nondescript military fatigues.
Garnet,
Yeah.
go put your suit on.
What suit?
All right, as an aside,
Your boss just kind of looks at you and he's like, and he just screams into his hands.
boss.
At any rate,
boss.
this is where we're gonna call it for the evening because it's 10 o'clock and a lot of us have work
to
and
go to work in the morning.
Yep.
Sort of.
Yep.
I want to go to work.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yep. Work in the morning. Some folks have kids and other stuff